going on, ladies and gents? Well, some stuff I need to take on. But, welcome back to we got some cauliflower, we got some stuff going. See, our cauliflower just came out. Alright, let's take care of that, and then we'll get into everything else that's going on. Last night. Pretty good. Enjoyed it. So what we have a little bit later on today in the night for dinner tonight. Should be excited. Alright, so we got our cauliflower. Get rid of the mess right here. You're going to add the best part of this. Make sure you guys can see that. Got the cauliflower. Now we're going to add our Alfredo sauce on top with some Parmesan cheese. Originally, we wanted some pecorino to go with this as well, but unfortunately we didn't have any pecorino, so just give you what we got. Make sure you guys are out for the sauce. Right there. It has a little skim on top, but that's okay. Now for I'm gonna add my audio better in a second. Just let me get this out. We have in this one we have 35% cream, we have some Parmesan cheese, we have garlic, we have butter, we have nutmeg, salt and pepper, and my spice mix. So I'll fix the audio in a second. I want to get this out nice and quickly. So we're just going to ladle some of our nice Alfredo sauce on our cauliflower. Got a little bit of spinach. Alright. I'm gonna pop a little Parmesan cheese on top. And we're gonna add a little cream on top. Alright, this is going to be our first dish, the cauliflower. And Alfredo sauce. So let me put that away and then I can fix the audio. So give me a second. Me go ahead and get some proper audio going. Yeah, get some proper audio. All right, here we go. Sorry about that. I thought I didn't have my proper audio set up. But that first dish you guys just saw, that was our roasted cauliflower and with Alfredo sauce. And our Alfredo sauce basically is some onions, sauteed, 35% and some garlic butter, 35% cream, some Parmesan cheese. I had some pecorino. If I had pecorino, I'd put it on there, but I didn't have any pecorino. The cauliflower itself was roasted with a little bit of salt, pepper, and a little bit of my spice blend. And then we hit it with the Alfredo sauce with the Parmesan cheese on top, and that was that. So let's give you guys the rest of the stuff coming out the oven. Our chicken is looking good. Maybe just a little bit more. Our salmon's looking good. Our pork tenderloin is looking good. Let me just take some temperatures and we can get going. Take some quick temperatures. It's a snow day, so today's one of those days where nothing's practically going right. But we're gonna take our temp and push through it. Alright. Let's see. Let's just log into our temperature gauge. Because everything needs a password nowadays. Alright, first things first, let's see what our salmon's at. Alright, our salmon is at 88, 90. which is good. So that salmon's ready to go. We're gonna take that out in a second. I just wanna clean this probe and take another temperature of something else. Pork loin. Let's see what our pork loin temperature is at. Alright. It is slowly getting there. Let's see. Let me leave my probe in a little bit. Sometimes it takes a little bit longer for the probe to get up to temp. Alright, that's looking good. Alright, well, that's looking good. The temperatures are looking good, so I'm gonna grab my salmon now. You guys can see what that looks like in a second. Ooh, wait. Let me get it all out first, so I can get my other stuff to keep on cooking. This is our miso sake glazed salmon. The only thing with this now, it has a lot of sugar, so it tends to caramelize a little bit more than the others. All right, let's do this. I think it can fit all in one. Let's put it all in one.
Do you need help?
We did tacos, fish tacos last week, so we're just doing some fish this week. Let me just put this out and I can tell you guys what I have in here for the marinade. Ooh. Because it just came out of the oven, I gotta be really delicate with this because the protein hasn't had the time to cool a little bit. So it's gonna be more delicate to work with. So I gotta be gentle and not to be too aggressive with it so it'll break apart. At least not too much. How's everyone? Everybody enjoyed the nice snowy weather in our GTA yesterday. It snowed so hard. The only reason I had to go outside, I had to do some grocery shopping, but other than that, I didn't want to leave my house at all. And this is, you probably say it's burnt, but this is more of the caramelization from the miso glaze itself. The miso and the mirin, those both has some sugar content and they'll caramelize. But no matter how it looks on the outside, the inside is nice, juicy, and it's all flavorful. And flaky. And hot as well, very hot. And last but not least, I'll keep that one. I have a little bit more, because it was towards the end, the edges, there's a little bit more darkness on it, so we'll keep that one off to the side. Alright, so let's take this away. And we can grab some other stuff after we put this salmon away. Alright, so to finish this one, let me just tell you guys what's on here for a second. We got our miso, we got our sake, we have some mirin, we have some brown sugar, and we have olive oil. That's all we had on our salmon. We let that marinate for about 24 hours. You can go less, it's not needed to go that long. So now to finish this guy, we're gonna drizzle a little bit of sesame seed oil. If you have some sesame seeds, some toasted sesame seeds, you can definitely add it on top of this as well. So we're just gonna give it a little shine with our sesame seed oil, and we're gonna put some of our chives on top, just because we don't have sesame seed oil at the moment. I mean sesame seed at the moment, so that is our second dish. Let's go put this away and grab something else out of the oven. So that's what that looks like. One, two, three. You know, sometimes caramelization isn't a bad thing. All right, let's go. Too much caramelization, I get you, but you know, just a little bit is actually good. More flavors. Sometimes when you caramelize things, it draws out the sugars and give new flavors, new textures to your dish. So, but if you do it too much, then you get all the burnt flavors in your dish, which is unfortunate. All right, we're gonna move on to our next dish. think our chicken is ready. We're gonna take a temperature of our chicken and then get right back to you in a second. I think our butternut squash is finished as well. Let me just take that out of the oven and put it to the side so I don't overcook it. Stella, what's your hand? It's gonna be hot right here. I do believe our pork tenderloin is finished as well, so we're gonna take that out, rest that off to the side. Give you guys a quick look when it just came out of the oven. We're gonna let that cool down and we're gonna cut into it and show you guys what it looks like. This one's also caramelized. It has balsamic vinegar and some other spices and stuff that gives it that nice color that we want. So as you can tell from my voice, I'm just trying to get these things done right away. We're gonna take the temperature of our chicken, make sure everything is cooked to perfection. Cool. All right, for chicken, we're already at 89. All right, that one ended at 90. Let's see you. 90 as well. And another one. 88. Cool. So everything is at a great temperature, so the health inspector won't kill us. And we won't make people sick either. So that's good. Okay. So the rest of our cooking is done. That's what our chicken is looking like. Got our chicken. Now our chicken is a little bit different for today. Our chicken is not our Greek chicken from the last week, and it's not our jerk chicken from the following week. Our chicken this week is going to be a Thai-inspired roasted chicken with peanut butter sauce. So let's get to it. So the chicken itself is marinated in some soy, fish sauce, lime juice, brown sugar, chili paste, cilantro. We didn't put any cilantro that time, but garlic and ginger. So we marinated the chicken in that. And the peanut sauce is basically some of the ingredients I just listed, plus some peanut sauce and some coconut milk. So initially we roasted it, get a nice color on it. Right out of the marinade, we added a little bit of the marinade on the sheet while we're cooking, so it can absorb some of that flavor into the chicken. And then we're just gonna drizzle our peanut sauce on top afterwards, and hopefully it'll look good. You guys be the critics for this one. I know I like the flavors, is the presentation. We're gonna see how the presentation goes. Can't forget the chicken wings. Nothing goes to waste here. All the carcass and stuff for this chicken, when I prep this, I use to make our bone broth. So there's that. All right, that is that. Belio, did you guys, is there a shuttle bus you guys had to take to come in? Was it shuttle bus you guys had to take to come in? Or the train just wasn't running? What a terrible system. Yeah. Our transit system is a menace. Right, Anita? You know, that's why I'm asking you. All right, so that's one tray down. Let's put up the other tray and then we can finish it. Yeah, they should have from yesterday. Morning, how are you?
Good.
How did you enjoy the snow last night?
I watched it from my window. It was lovely.
Wasn't it?
Well, were you snowed in?
I had to go outside for some groceries, but when I came back, I did the same as you, watch it from my window. We had our neighbors across, right, in the other buildings. It was so cloudy, we didn't see anybody. Yeah. Upside down, boy, you turn me inside out. I'm getting a little Stranger Things flashbacks right now with that song. I don't know if you guys can hear in the background, but that's what's playing right now. Inside out. Oh, thank you for the comments. Appreciate it. You guys let me know my chicken looks good. Just gonna give a little bit of that extra flavor on top with all the juices that came from the chicken itself and a little bit of marinade. That alone right there would be more than enough, but we're gonna add a little something on top. Upside down, you turning me. Don't worry, I don't sing all the time, and I've got a terrible singing voice. Just when I'm in the motions of getting things done, I like to be entertained by music. All right, so we got this. You're probably like, what are you gonna do next? Well, let's go find out, shall we? Just want to make sure everything is nicely wiped down. We don't like messes at all. All right, let's go grab our next object. Upside down, it's turning me. Okay, let's keep you warm in the meantime, Mr. Porky. I think you're gonna do last after our pasta. Yeah, Toronto. We're in the Toronto weather. Last night was terrible for that. Last night, absolutely terrible. I mean, if you really do enjoy the snow and like going outside and that stuff, it was amazing for you. But yeah. Appreciate the comments. Appreciate you guys coming by, saying hi and stuff. I try to get to the comments when I do pass by. But other than that, I am trying to put out the food before our customers start coming in and lining up and asking, where's our food? No, I'm joking. But they do get hungry sometimes. So we got to make sure our food is as best as it can be and ready for them. All right, so we have this chicken. Now we're gonna add our nice peanut sauce on top. Like I said, the chicken alone itself right now would be great. We're just adding another extra layer of flavor to this. If you're allergic to peanuts, I am sorry. but you can always omit the peanut sauce. This one I gotta make sure to let everybody know it has peanuts in it, so nobody gets, if anybody's allergic and they have it, I do not get sued. So I have to put that caveat. Because nowadays everybody's trying to sue everybody to get money, and that's something my bank account will not allow to happen to me. So right now, some other things you can do to this: add some greenery, let it go, or you can add some roasted peanuts as well. Put it on top. You can have some scallions. Put it on top. You know, the world's your oyster. You can have some like chili peppers as well. Some sliced chili peppers. Put that on top for a little bit of contrast color. But we're just going with the flow right now and using what we have at hand. All right, see you guys over. That's what that looks like. And it's gonna sit in that peanut sauce. Not the ones on top, but the ones at the bottom. They're gonna sit in the sauce. So when people come, you're gonna have that nice moisture as well. All right, so we're gonna wrap this up, put this where it needs to go, and then we can get on to our next dish. There's one thing I didn't get to do this weekend was to do my menu, not my menu, but my write out my menu, like what do you call it there? I didn't get to do my design my menu, so I only have the written portion of it. I don't have the physical copy of it that gives you the breakdown of the menu. So that I won't be able to show you guys until later on. I might post that on in our community section, so you guys can see that and see what is the dishes I'm making today. So keep an eye on the community section. I will be posting that up there when it's finished for today. What am I supposed to do, baby? Okay, what should we do next? All right, we have this guy. We have some pecan, we have some dried cranberry, and we have some scallion or green onion, if you want to call it. Take that. And we're going to take our butternut squash. Our roasted banana squash. All we have on the banana squash is some spices, my spice blend that I can't really tell you about, else I will have to delete this video. It's my own secret. It's a spice blend used from some of the top restaurants in the city, so I gotta keep that close to my chest. Because like I said, I'm not trying to get sued as well. We have some roasted Brussels sprouts. We're going to add that in. sure everything is nice and clean. And then, last but not least, we're gonna add in some of a nice balsamic vinaigrette on top of it. Give that a toss, and that's gonna be some of your vegetables right there. Oh, the way I talk is Toronto? Oh yeah, I've been here for a little bit now. So, just gonna put some of our balsamic vinaigrette on top and give that a toss. I'm from all over Toronto. Alright, I'm gonna put you over here. We're gonna grab maybe one or two. We'll see. Maybe two will do the trick. We're gonna add a little bit of our greenery in there. So when we mix it, it's gonna incorporate and doesn't look all bland. And we're gonna give that a very gentle toss because we don't wanna mush out our sweet potato. Just want to get some of that flavor on everything. Still a holiday season, so you got these kind of holiday dishes as well. And I feel like I would love these dishes in any situation. Hi. I unfortunately don't have it right now, but I can tell you everything I got. Yeah. Alright, I feel like if I put it any higher, it's gonna fall out. So we'll use one, and we're gonna use a smaller dish. So let's put this over here for a second. Anita, the sauce for the chicken is peanut based. All right, so the cauliflower is Alfredo sauce.
Alfredo.
The chicken is with peanut sauce.
Peanut butter, okay.
And this is a miso roasted.
Thank you.
No worries. So we're gonna get the smaller guy, and we're gonna put that in there. See, it's probably not even 11:30 yet, but we have customers coming up already. People get hungry in here, so we gotta make sure we're ready. All right. Add a little bit more of our chives on top. The white down. Okay, so this is what that looks like. Alright, so we're gonna put that away where it needs to be. And then we'll be right back with the next dish. Watch your back. Hot. Whoa.
Yes.
You mind pushing some of those on for me?
Sorry?
You mind pushing down some of these for me?
This?
No, these ones over here. So I can put this in.
Good?
Yep. Thank you.
Yes, it's doing good for you.
Just 1/4 chicken.
Oh, okay. Let's put you away, and then we can do our pasta. I believe our pasta is ready to go. So, this is what we're gonna do for our pasta. I always have 2 protein, 1 veggie pasta, 2 veggie dishes, and 2 salads. So you guys will get to see those. And then we get this Big, where is it? Where's the big, where's the big container that was in here?
Probably.
The big container that was in
I
here.
don't know, maybe or
Where? Kelly, did you see this? Alright, we got our pasta. It's basically pasta with puttanesca sauce. It has olives and other delicious flavors in there. We got anchovies. So we got some garlic, we got some anchovies, we got some capers, we got some chili flakes, we got some crushed tomato, we got some oregano, some basil, and we're gonna have a hint of sugar just for a little bit of balance from the saltiness from the olives and the capers and other stuff like that. So got our pasta, nice and hot and steamy. So pasta should be. This one's a very simple one for today for the pasta. Miss Maria, how are you? All right. Show you guys this one. It's our sauce. We have anchovies, olives, and everything else in our sauce right now. So that's gonna be our pasta. So let me just get my trusty ladle wherever that should be, so I don't absolutely burn my fingers off. Who else in the chat is from Ontario? Put a thumbs up in the chat if you're from Ontario. Seems I've been getting a lot of views from the States, randomly from India, and I think it was London as well. It's interesting, the demographics that comes through. But at the end of the day, we all like food, so I only assume if you're on here, you like food. And food is what we do here. So we're gonna add our sauce. Oh, not too messy. I probably should ladle this in. It's starting to splash everywhere. Alright, let's go with that. We're gonna save a little for the end, just to go on top for some visual effects. And our container. And we're gonna give that a nice toss. It's a very simple pasta, but very delicious. Because most of your flavoring is coming from the anchovies, the capers, the olives, the chili flakes, the garlic. You're getting tons of flavors from those, and you don't really need to add much else to this. You can add a little bit of cheese if you want to, but remember that's just gonna add a little bit more saltiness to your dish, and you don't want to over salt it. So Let's get this in here. This will be an easy one to do at home too, very quick and delicious for the family. If you're ever looking for something nice to do at home, impress your loved ones. Impress the loved ones, you know. It's winter time. We all need to keep our loved ones close and cozy and warm. All right, that being said, we're gonna finish off. Just a little bit more love on top. Amazing. All right, so that is finished. All that's left to do is add a little greenery on top. We'll see at the end of this. I might take you guys through some of the prepping. But it's all about, because I do have a couple of caterings to take care of. I got a breakfast in the morning and I have to prep for another dinner later on, a dinner or lunch for tomorrow, for Wednesday as well. So a very delicious, simple puttanesca pasta. If you like olives, this is a good one for you. All right, let us feed some people. Incoming, any space, no space? Okay, bye. Let us have a party, me and you. All right, our next, last but not least, let us get ourselves a fresh cutting board. Because we're going to need to cut some things. Now you're gonna hear a ton of noise in the background because there's no filters here. We are in a kitchen setting, so there's a lot of things happening around me that I can't control the volume of things. So I do apologize for that. But then again, you're not here for the noise, you're just here for the food. And last but not least, We are gonna put you there. We're gonna grab a beautiful, beautiful pork tenderloin. And we're gonna make sure all the juices are settled on the inside, so I won't have to deal with losing all the moisture.
Hello, everybody.
Hello, Maria.
How are you? Oh, hello, Ate.
First things first, we're gonna
Hello, everybody.
take this. We have a little balsamic vinaigrette reduction. Just gonna do a little something like that. That to the side. Just a night. Nothing fancy. Grab you. Grab our pork tenderloin. And we're just gonna slice it up. All the juices should be settled now. And just gonna put that in there. And the reason I put that glaze at the bottom, so you're not missing, because we're gonna drizzle a little bit on top as well, but I want it to be on the bottom to get a little bit of that flavor as well. I think last week we did the pork belly. Pork belly was absolutely delicious. I don't eat pork a lot, but if I make pork belly, I'm gonna have to take a taste. We're actually doing pork belly again. We're on Wednesday. We're doing a porchetta. So if you guys want to see that, come by. I think I will be prepping it tomorrow, so you guys can see the prep portion of that, and then you can see the finished product on Wednesday. That'd be nice. Some jerk pork. Some jerk pork would be good right about now. Just give you guys a look at the inside. See that? Nicely cooked through. No olives? You don't like olives? Oh, what is wrong? Did olive traumatize you as a youngster? I love olives. Why don't you like olives? Olives, well, I can't say I love olives because I don't like every type of olives. I love like Kalamata olives is I would say my top tier go-to. There's some olives that just like black olives don't work with me. I can't eat it. Maybe on a pizza, but other than that, nah. All right, get rid of this. Get rid of our mess and come back. Unfortunately, the way we marinated this, we don't have a lot of that extra juice from the pork belly. So what we're gonna do is we are gonna take this loveliness we are gonna drizzle a little bit of olive oil. We're gonna take our balsamic glaze. There's a little bit of that on top. Some extra love. And then we're gonna add our green. It's not the most appealing when it goes for looks, but I guarantee you the flavors are there and it will be delicious. There we go. Alright, I'm gonna keep that. Put it aside, make it warm. Until we're ready for the customers. Alright, who wants to run down of things? You want to run down of things, Philly? Just give this place a nice wipe down. Get rid of some things I do not need. And clean up some things I do need. And see if there's anything that we have. Oh yeah, we do have the salads, so the salads are coming up next. Almost forgot about the salads. Look at me. Let me just go give these guys a rundown since I don't have the physical copy of the menu up there for them to look at. I'm just gonna let them know what I have. Anita, do you need to know what's what?
Okay.
All right, so
I think they're gonna be more concerns about the chicken. That's it.
yeah, the chicken is the most important one to keep away from. So we have the miso glazed salmon. We have puttanesca pasta, or pasta in a puttanesca sauce. It's like olives, tomato sauce, capers, and anchovies. Good?
Yeah.
All right.
But I'll keep this.
You can keep it for now.
Or I can come and take it at your place.
Yeah, need it. Roasted banana squash, Brussels sprouts, pecans, cranberry, balsamic
Those that
vinaigrette.
I can see, it's easy.
All right. Cauliflower and Alfredo sauce, just a creamy sauce with Parmesan, garlic, heavy cream. And last but not least, we have the no, that was it. that was it.
Huh? Oh yeah. Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, that
Okay,
was
cool.
everything. But yeah, it's gonna be there. I'm just gonna.
Roasted halloumi with
That's the
roasted
salad.
veggies.
Yeah,
I ate the cheese and it's so filling, and I couldn't even finish it all.
it is.
I
The salt in
think
it, because
so
usually that
too.
cheese is not very salty. Is I think it's the seasoning I put on there.
Oh, okay.
So if you do buy it, just know that.
I did buy it. Remember? I took.
No, I'm saying if you buy it before it's
Oh,
yeah.
I see.
All right, we are back. I just had to do a little explanation. Let me get some organization going on up there. Put these things. Just know that my chicken up there has peanut sauce. All right, so what salad should I give you guys first? Give you one I don't have to run around and grab some prep. Cool. We have this lovely person here. A little bit of explanation for you guys. So this one's supposed to be, I'm actually pretty mad about this, but this is supposed to be halloumi salad with, okay, so we're not giving you this one yet. We're gonna hold off on this one. This one has a lemon dressing that I still have to go get. But I will tell you a story about this one. This one has roasted peppers, zucchini, and is basically seasoned with some of my spices. We're gonna throw some lemon juice in there to give it a little bit freshen and balance it with the lemon juice. These are supposed to be cheese. These are supposed to be halloumi cheese. These are not supposed to melt like this. I'll show you what it's supposed to look like. Just get some to the bottom. These are supposed to look like these. Nice little squares. How I cut them and you roast them. This brand was not the same as this brand. So this brand decided that it wanted to melt into a nice little goop. So I'm not gonna put anything to waste. What it's supposed to look like, don't know what they did. So this is gonna be a roasted vegetables, halloumi salad, and I'm so sorry about that. So we're gonna toss that. For the zucchini, not to get it mushy, you just want to undercook it a little bit and then leave it out, and the residual heat will finish the cooking process. But I am absolutely mad about the way that cheese turned out. Alright, so I'm gonna put that off to the side until we get our dressing ready. And we'll show you guys the next salad we got in hand. This one is a little different. This one is our cucumber, our Asian inspired cucumber salad. In this one we have cucumber, carrot sticks, chickpeas, red onions. We might put cilantro, we might not, because some people like cilantro, some don't. It's kind of like up in the air, 50-50. We have soy, honey, ginger, garlic, sesame seed, vinaigrette that we're gonna toss on here. This little one right here. So we're gonna give that a nice shake to make sure everything is nice and blended. We're gonna toss this. A nice little fresh salad for the day. You can even add some diced red bell peppers in here as well for a little bit of contrast. But once you put the dressing in, it's gonna be beautiful. And if you have some toasted sesame seed as well, you can throw that in. So let me just go grab some bowls that I can put this in, and I can dress it and put it up. Gene, your partner in crime was worried that you weren't coming today.
I know. He was crying. Huh? You have ordered?
I have ordered for tomorrow. We have a breakfast.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure I'm going to be coming over here to do scrambled eggs or something.
Be my guest, okay?
I just came for some bowls to make some salads. Thank you. Oh, my stomach is hurting right now. And I do not know why. Alright. We got our bowls. We're gonna be using these lovely little things. I think we need maybe 2 or 3. Just look at this. Go on day, one night. Alright, so let's give this thing a shake. Make sure everything's nicely blended. And we're gonna drizzle all that lovely flavor. We're gonna add some greenery on top of greenery because we are crazy. Roll up our sleeves and then we're gonna dive in. Oh, you can smell the intensity from the soy and the sesame seed oil. This one's another simple one too. You just have to get a nice dressing for it. All it is, you got some chickpeas, you got some diced red onions, you got some sliced cucumber, and you're good to go. Very, very simple. And then you can just garnish however you want it. Throw some cilantro on top, some parsley on top, whatever you feel like. Because I know some people really do not like cilantro. It's kind of a thing. And I say to those people, never go to Mexico or one of those Spanish nations. Cilantro is a thing. I'm telling you. You will not survive if you don't like cilantro in those countries. And we're just gonna fill up our bowl. If you can't already tell, this week's menu has a lot of Asian influence in it.
This one?
With a little bit of difference. All right.
That's all. Okay.
So, just gonna layer that. Get a little height on our meal. I don't think I showed you guys our salad last week because we had a ton of salads, and that was probably one of the main reasons you didn't see last week's salad. Alright, so now we're gonna drizzle the rest of our remaining dressing on top. Sunny day. is our cucumber and chickpea salad. I could have gone a little less on the carrots itself, but we're here already, so let's not complain about spilled milk. Alright, so we're gonna wrap this and we're gonna give it to our salad peoples. They'll put it out when we get low on our other salads as well. And hopefully the customers will enjoy this one. Alright, I'll be right back. Behind you. If you're just joining us, we are wrapping our salad that we just made off camera, and we will be back. I did not abandon y'all. I just went to wrap up my salad. All right. Just gonna give a label on that. 26 is today, right? 26. Ain't that something? Alright, I'm gonna take this where it needs to our salad peoples, and I'll be right back. Oh no. Salads. I think I got more, but I can't promise anything. All right. This is definitely last but not least. We have our roasted vegetables and cheese. I'm so disappointed how this one turned out because of the cheese, the way it melted. I'm not happy. Not happy at all. Let's go get our lemon vinaigrettes, and then we can put that on. Mr. Brooks, everything good? How was the drive coming down?
It was okay.
Yeah? Okay, let's get to business. With this, a little bit of wood in the earth. Seriously, people? A little bit of olive oil. And your lemon vinaigrette. It's more of a lemon tahini vinaigrette, but still lemon. Just grab some gloves, give those a nice toss, and then we can put it in our bowl. Whew. This is just round one of my day, and I'm already tired. Can you believe that? This would have been so much prettier if my cheeses did not melt like this. I am so disappointed. I hate it. But we can't let our food go to waste. Unfortunately, we don't do that things. Not unfortunately, we should never waste food, because there's a lot of people around the world who does not have food like we do. And sometimes I believe we all take this for granted. But I am disappointed the way the cheese turned out. I will never use that company again. All right. All I can do is hide my failures with some greens. And bury my failures under some greenery. They will never know it was melted. Typically, if you get the right halloumi, you can put on some skewers, give it some nice seasoning, put it on your barbecue, and it'll come out absolutely great. I just don't know what happens to this brand of halloumi. Yeah, that's as much as I can say about that. This is my disappointed halloumi and vegetable salad. That's sad. I was looking forward to this one too, because I love halloumi. I do. All right, let's go wrap this and give it to the proper food authorities, and we will be back. we do have a lot of Asian influenced ingredients and flavors today for the rest of the week, but except for my catering times, I gotta take a look and see what they want. I know pork belly is one of them, and I gotta make more pork tenderloin, a couple salads, breakfast, and some other things, but we'll see. We shall see.
I bring upstairs my.
Let me label this and then give it away. This evening, hot stuff in this evening. Alright, so that is done. Let us move on to better things. I'm gonna give these to our salad person. Behind you, behind you. Sorry, y'all. Genie number 2. Oh, did she? She left without you?
You know that I came late, right?
I know. Just
Instead of 8, 9:30.
All right. What would you all like me to do now? That's all my dishes. That's all my dishes. What do you want me to do now? Should I clean up? Should I see what I have for tomorrow? This is for Wednesday. All right, so for Wednesday we have roasted cauliflower, lemon, garlic, and capers. We have honey, garlic roasted pork tenderloin. We have porchetta, and we have a Thai-style cucumber salad without chili sauce. Okay, so that's good. We can roll with that. And it's for 10 people. Okay, not bad. That's a good one. Tomorrow we got some mix of bacon and sausage, scrambled eggs, fruits, and croissants. That's a good one too. There's no number for this one yet, but we shall see. It's an easy one. So I guess we can not worry about that until we can get some stuff for tomorrow, put that aside, but other than that, there's not much left to do. Alright, so we need, for today, we need to get ready for tomorrow. So we have some chicken still marinating, which is good. We need to make more of our peanut sauce. We have to marinate our salmon. And we need to cook some pasta, make some pasta sauce for our pasta as well. We need to prep some banana squash for tomorrow. Alright, so we got some stuff ahead of us. First on our list, we're gonna let's get our pasta on the stove and then make our sauce for our chicken. So we're gonna do that. Let's see what our battery life is looking like. Oh, we have 37%. We'll give it some juice. We're gonna bring you guys down from your high place until we are ready to go for some more. You guys could just listen to my soothing voice. My soothing voice as I get ready. Give me a second, I just gotta find my charging port. There we go. Alright, and so I'll leave you guys to it for a hot second. I just need to clean up some things and get some ingredients. Cool. If this thing will work with me. Oh my god. Stop it. There we go. Alright, I will be right back. Why do you guys always make a mess and eat my life? Just a few items I need to wash. So you're gonna hear a lot of noise, a lot of chaos.
Do you need that?
No, I need
Do you
everything
need
right
it?
here.
What do you need?
Scrub it.
What do you need? The pot?
I need all of it.
The pot?
I need everything here. That's the thing. Don't worry, I'll wash it. Do you?
No, I can do it. We can do it. Don't worry. And this?
Yeah.
The bowl?
Thank you, thank you. Susanna. Thank you. Whoa. So we did the food preparation of our segment for today. Doing the cleanup portion of our segment today, and then we're gonna get into our prep portion of our segment today. So it's always a full day. Something's always going on. Just make sure I have my dishes all cleaned and ready to go for my next phase. Got a little bit of our Alfredo sauce. Cauliflower. Alright, can I get this one back, please?
Yeah.
I need that pot so we can cook our pasta for tomorrow. Put our sauce to the side to cool down. We're gonna use this for our coconut milk for our sauce for the chicken in a second. We've got some no-name dark roasted peanut butter. We have some sesame seed oil we're gonna put in there. We got some soy sauce we're gonna put in there. We're gonna have a hint of bourbon maple syrup. We're gonna hit it with a little bit of chili flakes. And I think we'll hit a dash of our fish sauce as well, because we do have a lot. But before we get there, I think we got some lime wedges, so we can hit that with some lime juice as well. We're gonna add a ton of flavor to that. Let's get the rest of our stuff ready. When you're doing big, like a lot of prep, it's good to have everything ready to go on hand and just do it right away. Not just running back and forth. It could get chaotic. No scalloped potatoes. Pot's ready for our pasta. I'm fill that up with some water and get that going. And then go grab our pasta on top of everything else as well. that I gotta think about for tomorrow, what I need for tomorrow. Tomorrow's catering order. Got a pot. Put some oil in there. Prevent all my pasta from sticking everywhere. Put some salt there to season our water, pasta water. And we're just gonna cover that and let it come to the boil faster. Alright, we're getting there. We're getting to the prep phase. I'm just getting some stuff ready off camera. Because I'm able to move faster this way. Some stuff I'll take you guys with me to see, of course, but right now I'm just getting some stuff ready. So it's there when I need it. And I can just throw things in. Just pretend this is like the editing magic, you know? You close your eyes, open your eyes, and then that person's on to the next thing. This is behind the scenes. Alright, so put you guys a little bit further over here. Alright. I'm gonna go and grab, what do I need? I need more coconut milk. I'm gonna grab that. Our pasta. I'm gonna grab our pasta, coconut milk, and I think that should be it. At least for right now. So yeah, let's go do that. I'll be right back. Miss Sundance, how are you?
How are you?
Good. You alright?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they don't have the coconut milk you want, but you can get something else. What did I say? Coconut milk and losing my mind. Pasta. Yes. The infamous pasta. Use a different pasta today, but they don't have anything I really want. What's going on, yeah? You good?
Oh good, oh good.
Nothing but a flower. Nothing but pain. I would have a chance. Okay, so they didn't have our box coconut milk. Found our pasta. We're gonna use our Rooster coconut milk instead. It's not a problem. Not a problem. It just means I have to use a can opener to open this. Not a problem. That's not a problem. Alright, so we're just opening our pasta for when our water starts boiling and get to it faster. These are the beauties we're using for our pasta. And it only takes 9 minutes to cook. We'll put the sauce together later. Alright, so we'll keep that to the side until we're ready for it. In the meantime, we get us some sauce going. Now let's get you guys back a little bit of height so you guys can see what's going on down here. Oh. Alright. Should be good enough without splashing all kinds of sauce in your faces. No pun intended. Got ourselves some chili flakes. Of some sesame seed oil. Ideally, you could do this in a pot because you will be cooking this down a little bit. But I'm just gonna mix everything together first. Got some soy sauce. What's going on? You good? Add some of our bourbon maple syrup. You know what? Let's add in a little of our paprika. add in a few dashes of our fish sauce. Patis. We're gonna go ahead and get a few nice scoops of our peanut butter in there. Some nice, lovely, smooth peanut butter. Alright. I'm gonna need something to take that off. And this is one of the reasons we would put it in our pot too. It helps us deal with the peanut butter a little bit easier. But for this, I'm just gonna do it as it is. I think they're gonna have it. All right. You want to be careful when you're working with peanut, not to get it everywhere, because you got people that are allergic to peanuts. You want to make sure you contain it as much as possible. For what I need this much peanut butter, but if you're doing it at home or something like that, you probably won't need as much peanut butter as I am. I just want to make a larger batch. Because I will be using this for the recipe for the rest of this week. So do we have anything else left down there? Let's get some more. Any more lovely peanut butter to come? There we got some more. All right. That's all in. I saw that. No. Alright, so we're gonna work with that, and we're gonna see if we need more peanut butter after. So now we're gonna add in our coconut milk. And depends on what coconut milk you use, you're gonna have a lot of chunks. Another reason for you want to do it on the stove as well, you want to cook out some of the preservatives that are added into these cans and boxes. But like I said, for today, we are just doing it this way, and then we're gonna cook it tomorrow. This is just a prep portion. So we'll be cooking out those preservatives tomorrow morning when we're getting ready for our menu. And we're gonna open our cans of reserve coconut milk. Just make sure you give it a good shake to loosen up the chunks in your can with the liquid that's in your can as well. say maybe one or two more. All right, now we're just gonna mix this together and get it as smooth as possible. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I'm just here. You know, yeah. You missed the earlier portion of the video. We put out all the food already, so we're just in the prep portion of our video, getting some stuff ready for tomorrow. Tomorrow's menu again, and our catering for tomorrow as well. So earlier today we did some. I can give you a rundown of what we did earlier today. We did a nice halloumi salad that I was disappointed in because the brand of halloumi that we did kind of melted on us, and that's not supposed to happen. So I was mad about that. But yeah, all in all, it turned out just okay. We did an Asian cucumber and chickpea salad. That was pretty good with a nice sesame seed dressing. We did a Thai-inspired chicken with a peanut sauce. This is the peanut sauce that we're making right now. It's coming together, don't worry. I know it looks terrible right now, but it's coming together. We did a miso baked salmon. That turned out really good. We did some pasta, simple pasta in a puttanesca sauce. That's basically tomato sauce, olives, anchovies, the works. Lots of flavor. We did some roasted butternut squash with pecan and dried cranberries with a balsamic vinaigrette. And then we did a nice creamy cauliflower in Alfredo sauce. With tons of parm, but we didn't have we wanted to add some pecorino, but unfortunately we didn't have no pecorino. So hopefully tomorrow we can see if there's some pecorino to add in. But yeah, all in all, that's what we did. And on top of that, we picked up another catering for tomorrow. The number of people is not known yet. And then we have to prep for our catering on Wednesday. We have a breakfast catering tomorrow. They just want bacon, eggs, some fruits, and some croissants, which is going to be simply enough. I just need to know how much it's for, how much people is cooking for. And the Wednesday one, we're doing some more of that pork belly that we did. And we did some pork tenderloin today as well. So we're going to do something similar to that on Wednesday with, I believe it was a few salads and some vegetables on the side. So those are all in the works. All in the works. All right, so we have everything that we have in here for our peanut sauce. We have our coconut milk, we have our peanut butter, a dash of our fish sauce. We have some bourbon maple syrup. We got some sesame seed oil. We got some lime juice. I said remember if you're doing something like this at home.
Yes. Okay? Because they're bringing in all the snow and ice and
Sorry, I had to shut off for a second. Our owner was talking. Yeah, something did go wrong with salad. So the salad itself, The roasted veg and everything was nice. I don't know if you have any experience with halloumi cheese, but it's not the type of cheese. It's the type of cheese that you can cook and it will still keep a shape. So we had, we cooked two different halloumi cheese from two different brands, roast them together. But the good brand, halloumi cheese, decided that it wanted to stay firm and keep its shape. And the other brand decided that it just wanted to melt like it was any other regular cheese. And so it kind of, instead of having nice square pieces for our salad, we had a few square pieces and a few flat pieces that we had to just cut up and put in our salad, because we don't waste food here. So that's basically what had to happen. And that's the part I was most disappointed about. It would have looked better, huh? That's all you can do. You try your best. No one's perfect, so I'm not too mad about it. I'm just a little bit disappointed about it. So for this one, if you are doing it at home, like I said, make sure you put it on the stove, get a little heat on it, cook out a little bit of the preservatives that they have in here from the coconut milk and everything else. But for today, I'm just gonna mix out as smooth as possible, and then we'll cook it off before we add it to our chicken tomorrow. How you doing, sir? You want some peanut sauce? No? So if you see some lumps in there after, like these lumps, it's probably the peanut butter, but I'm not too worried about it because most of it that's gonna come out tomorrow. But I will try to get as much of it out as possible this year. And we have our pasta water on the stove. Getting ready to cook off our pasta after this. And then we can move on to our other prep for today. I think the only thing that's added to that, I gotta put away I gotta tray up some bacon, some sausage, and get that ready for tomorrow. As soon as I find out how much people I'm actually cooking that for. That's the one thing I gotta know before I start that. See, it's getting smoother. It's getting there. As a suggestion as well, if anybody has any comfort food, any menu ideas or food ideas they'd like to see us try out on this channel, either send us a comment or let us know, join our Discord group, let us know. We're always in our Discord group talking about random food stuff and anything else you guys want to talk about. So if you ever want to reach us, that's the perfect place to reach us. The link is in our YouTube description. You can always check that out. Paul, welcome. How are you? I know him. So there's a lot of Asian influence in this, like I said, this menu for this week. The exception of the pasta and the cauliflower. That's the only thing that really didn't have any influence. Alright, that's looking as good as it's gonna be right now. So we're just gonna clean up the sides a little bit. We're gonna wrap this up But actually, let us make sure the flavors are good before we do all of that. I'm gonna give it a nice taste. See if there's anything else that we need to add in here. Make sure the flavors are balanced. We're gonna hit it with a little bit of our brown sugar. And I think that should make it. I do want to add some more spice into this, but I don't think I'll know how much spice I'm gonna need until I get some heat on this. Because the heat will bring out we did put chili flakes in there. But the more heat you add on it, is the more that chili flakes is gonna come out. So I'll wait till tomorrow to balance the heat on that. You say that, but my hands is literally tired right now. Like I have to be going back and forth from one hand to the next. Years of practice. Oh. All right. So that's that. We're just gonna clean up the salt, wrap it up, and put it in our prep cart for tomorrow. There we go. That's what we're looking for. Yeah, if you go back a little bit later and look at the stream, you'll see all the food that we did earlier today. So, you killed it. I got the very end of her wrap. Alright, let's get a label on this. January is almost done. What is happening? Why does time feel like it's going super fast nowadays? Like I'm not mad that we're rushing through winter, but sometimes you gotta slow down and enjoy life. Think you need some rum? Yeah, we could put some rum in there. It could definitely be a thing. But I gotta keep it for the young ones. Maria?
Yes.
So the young ones can have it too.
Yeah.
Alright. Okay. Our pasta water is ready to go. We're gonna ooh, hot. We're gonna get our pasta cooking. We're just gonna toss the pasta in the pot right now. Yeah, prep is ready for the next day. Now we're gonna cook off our pasta, get that ready for tomorrow. And we're gonna have to do our sauce for that afterwards too. Prepared a nice puttanesca sauce ready for tomorrow. You know what I don't see a lot of anymore? Remember when I was a little bit younger? I used to see this a lot. Anchovies on pizza. I don't see that a lot anymore. I'll eat a nice mean pizza with some anchovies on it. Why does stop being a thing? Labeling some stuff off camera. You gotta make sure you got labels on everything because who knows when a health inspector is gonna pop in. They just show up out of nowhere and you're just like, oh, hi. You gotta make sure everything's nice and good. What is next? Pasta. Is there next? Okay. I think our salmon is next. We gotta make our marinade for our salmon, and then we can marinate that. But first, I gotta find out if we have any salmon actually. It happens. Who can I ask? Let's see. Let's find out if we have any salmon. Nita?
Yes.
We have salmon downstairs, right? We have salmon downstairs?
I don't know.
Oh, I
I
thought
think
you...
we didn't. Now I don't know if it's here.
How many?
Alright, that's unfortunate. We're gonna take... Huh? No? Alright, we won't have salmon until we know when. So we're gonna prepare a marinade and keep that off the side somewhere in my prep cart until some salmon come in. So if it doesn't come in today and it comes in tomorrow, we'll only be able to marinate our salmon for a few hours before we cook it. Ideally, I like to marinate it for at least 24 hours to just infuse all those flavors. Susanna? And that would be nice, but we don't have our salmon in house right now, and I think that's due to all the snowfall that we had last night. So let me find a container that we can... You have any small bowls anywhere, man? Like small bowls?
One.
Just the small ones.
I give you one, yes? You got it?
Yeah, you gave me one, but I used it. How are you today? Did you go and play in the snow yesterday?
No.
No? But it was so pretty.
It was pretty.
How many do we need?
Just one, this one. Thank you.
Break the bottom.
Alright, so this marinade is going to be a little bit different from the one we just did. This is for a pasta. I just want to make sure our pasta water is boiling. I just want to make sure that starts boiling before I walk away. Just going to give that a little stir. Set our time for 8 minutes actually, to make it a little bit al dente. So when I go to cook it off tomorrow, I'll have nice crisp pasta and not mushy pasta. I'll see you. Alright, let's tell you guys what we're adding into this. I'm gonna need to grab more, but we have we're gonna get some more white miso for this marinade. You can use dark miso as well. Either way, you can't go wrong. We have some sake that we're gonna add to that as well. We're gonna have some brown sugar to that marinade as well. Hence all the caramelization when we first cooked our salmon today. A little bit of olive oil. You know what? It's Asian flavor, so why would we use olive oil? Let's use some sesame seed oil. I'm going to be using sesame seed oil instead of the olive oil. And the only thing that's missing there is our salmon. So let us go grab some more miso, and then we can get this show on the road. While I do that, I'm just going to take you guys off the high ground for a second. It's just there's a lot of people around, and I don't want anybody to just reach over and take you guys over my counter. Pasta's going. Give it a stir before I go away. And let's go get some more miso. That's all I need, right? Miso. Oh, mirin, yes. Miso and mirin. Oh, the last two. Oh no, there's more. Okay, we got our mirin. Where is our miso? So we only have this kind. Okay, not a problem. If you guys are talking in the chat, I am not around right now. I just went to grab some miso and some mirin. I am making my way back. Making my way back. Oh, looks like our cauliflower is already sold out. Alright, we're back. So let's get you guys back up here. If you fall, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Alright, we are back. So I'll give you guys a little high ground so you guys can see what's going on in the trenches. Perfect. Alright. Okay. Very interesting looking container. Alright, so unfortunately we don't have the same brand that we did with the darker. We don't have the white miso. So we're gonna take a little bit of that. Along with this that we already have. Don't go breaking my heart. Just add a little bit of that to start. Or sesame seed oil. Alright, we're gonna do this because last time I opened our bottle of mirin, it decided it wanted to explode on my hand. So let's put on some gloves. I kid you not, the last time I opened this bottle, it pretty much exploded. So we're gonna make sure that doesn't happen. Because here, gonna take every time sometimes when I pull this out, you get a pop from all the sake and the sugars that are in here, the fermentation process. So, hear a loud pop, that's what happened. Oh, okay, we're good. So, mirin. Number 2. Okay, safe. We might have to add more mirin in there, but we'll check it out after. We got our sake, the brand that we have. Gonna add that in. We don't have rum, but we have sake. And we're just gonna have a little bit of that brown sugar because the mirin is also sweet. I'm gonna change it a little. I'm gonna put a little bit of chili flakes in there. I know it's not gonna be spicy, so I'm okay with it. Maria, I'm gonna strain something in a second, okay?
Sorry.
I'm gonna strain something in a second. I'll strain our pasta in a second. So this is gonna be our marinade for our salmon when it finally arrives. I'm gonna make sure the flavors are balanced after this. And when the salmon gets there, you basically just want to pour it on. This is another one of those things that you can also heat up, cook it down a little bit. That sounds our pasta finishing. Cook it down a little bit, let it fully cool down, and then you can use it to marinate your salmon. Just because of the miso and the sugars. So since our salmon is not here yet, this is what we're gonna do. Now if you use the white miso, it's going to be a different color. Hi. How are you? No, you're good. Italy?
Yeah. This really.
Okay. So there's 2 ways you can do it. You can go all the way down this hall, but I think the better one is to go upstairs and go down that way in the hall, and you'll see it on your left hand side as you're going towards the exit. No worries. Somebody was just looking for Italy. Yeah, we got an Italy around our as well. So a little bit of competition there, you know. Basically, who can do the better food. All right, let that for a second. Let me just go strain our pasta and come back because I do not want our pasta to overcook. Now we're just gonna rinse it with some cold water to stop the cooking process, and then we'll have it for tomorrow. Nice al dente, cooked but not 100% cooked. Stop the cooking process, so when we do go to heat it up and stuff like that, you won't get a mushy pasta. You still have a nice crisp pasta, and it won't take that long to get it where you need it to be. Almost there. Alright, pasta is done. I'm just gonna drain off this extra water. And it looks like our nice cauliflower Alfredo sauce is already sold out at the counter. I'm gonna go take a look and see what else is. I usually like to take a look and see what people like and what people don't like, so I'm gonna see what's sold very good and what's still standing around a little bit. Although our lunch rush is not pretty much over it, but I'm gonna check it out. I'm just right now straightening off the excess water off our pasta, and then we're going to put it in our container. Give it a little bit of olive oil so it doesn't stick for tomorrow, and then we're good to go. Oh, these guys are playing the Spice Girls in the background right now. I do hope that doesn't get caught on. I mean, I'll just mute it out later, but that is definitely some copyright. Spice Girls are always copyright music. But it's okay, I'm not worried. We're gonna mix our pasta. Wrap that up and put that on our prep cart. Come get with my friends. Alright. We got a nice mixer. Sure, all those lovely pieces of pasta get a nice little coating of your oil, and then you are good to go. Come get with my friends. Such a British classic. And we're gonna give that a nice label and put it up. Cheers, pasta. 26, 26. All right, another one down for today. And we're getting there. We're getting there. And now we're back to this lovely marinade. And like I said, for miso, anything with sugars and stuff, you want to bring some heat to it. Put it on the stove. Cook off some of that. The chunks, the sugar. And then you want to let that fully cool down before you use it for any kind of marinade. And let's see. Since we have, you know what? We do have a pot right here, and that's usable. Let's do that. And then we'll taste the flavor. So, we're gonna pour that in the pot. I'm gonna bring that up to a boil. And then we're gonna set it aside, let it cool down. And at least we'll have one step out of the way when our time gets here, or for tomorrow. So I don't have to too much worry about that. Alright, so that's on there. We're gonna let it come to a boil, and in the meantime, we are gonna have a little fun after I taste this. I'm liking that. I do like that. It's a touch on the sweeter side, but it's gonna be good for the caramelization process when I cook the salmon in it. Alright. So let us do this. Grab the next section of our prep, which should be, we've already cooked the pasta. The sauce for the pasta we're gonna make a little bit later. So we can now go grab our banana squash and get that cut up, cleaned up, and everything else. So let's bring you guys down until I go get my banana squash. Oh, my stomach hurts.
I know.
Yeah.
Because that like
like a coworker threw up. Oh. No, it hurts. It hurts. It's too cold. It's too cold. I can't.
I was getting so ready to wind up and go. Ah! How did you like the snow yesterday?
I got stuck
How?
on the. Well, he came to pick me up yesterday.
You got into a car in that blasphemy?
Well, how else was I gonna get home?
Take a plane.
Just go back and then take care.
There's some called ski,
No, I don't got that.
snowboard, or snowshoes. One of them. You could have done.
Put it back and then go on my head.
You had so much options.
No. Maybe those.
Alright, hopefully we have some banana squash over here. Which we do! Lovely. Now I can take it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That should be good enough. And do all the things you want me to. 'Cause I just wanna get close to you and show you the way I feel. The way I feel. Alright, we were able to get our butternut squash. And we're back, so let us see. We're at 41%. Okay, show you guys our sauce is coming up to a boil. So we're just gonna whisk that out. Make sure all our nice chunks are nicely whisked out. The flavor of the sauce itself is tasting good. We just want to get the chunks out. Once we get the chunks out, we're going to put it on the side and let that cool down, fully cool down before we use it to marinate anything else. And then we get to move on to the other things because prep is never done. All right, so bring you guys back into the area. Put you guys back on your high seats. And make sure we don't fall all over the place. Now we get to go and prep our butternut squash. Perfect. All right, so our chunks are gone. I'm gonna add that back to our bowl. Got a little bit of the seeds in here. All right, so that's going to be your marinade for our salmon. Mario, this is hot.
You needed that?
No. Show you the way I feel. So I'm gonna leave that, let it get cold and do its thing. In the meantime, we are going to prep our delicious butternut squash. This is gonna be for our bin. Let's see, what time is it? It's 1 o'clock already. I think after this we'll go for a break. I feel like we've been on here for too long. How long we've been up here? 46 minutes. Feels a lot. Hi, how are you?
You don't have the Thai one today, right?
Just whatever is there. I'm sorry. Don't you just hate when you go to the grocery store and your produce is filled with a bunch of stickers? It drives me up the wall. I think we only have the jelly. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
No worries. Sorry, I heard that conversation from afar, and I couldn't. The person he was asking did not know what he was trying to say. He's looking for mint sauce, not mint jelly. I don't think we have mint sauce. Why? Oh, that was you? I was wondering who he was talking to. No, I know we have the. I know we have the jelly, but I've never seen like actual mint sauce. Yeah. All right. Let's focus up. Back to business as usual. So we don't cut ourselves. I'm wishing you joy and happiness, but above all this, love me some Whitney Houston. She's in the mine right now. Some Whitney and I'm sorry. I got caught up in the emotions. Come on, we've all seen Bodyguard. If you haven't seen Bodyguard, you haven't lived life. You have not lived life if you've not seen that movie Bodyguard. Thing will bring tears to your eyes. Now and then. The squash has a butt. Well, usually this thing is not hard to peel. You just gotta make sure you have a fairly sharp knife and not a dull knife. I'm always gonna stress that. Please make sure your knife is sharp when doing something like this, because a lot of accidents happen when your knife is dull. A lot of forcing your knife, and maybe the thing you're cutting is not symmetrical to your cutting board. Then it goes one way, your knife goes another way, you get cut. But when it's sharp, it'll glide easier through what you're trying to cut, so you don't get that sway even if you got a little bit of rock. because your knife is already sharp and it just goes right through whatever you're trying to cut. Just make sure your finger is not in the way of that cut. That's all you got to do. That is all you have to do. It's a little bit chilly in here. My nose is starting to run a little bit again. Like as a rule, you want to kind of sharpen your knife just a tad bit after every time you're finished using it for the day. Give it a little sharpen. If there's anybody in the GTA area looking for somebody that does professional, like I'm talking about professional grade knife sharpening, I know a guy. I do know a guy. And every time I use that guy, I'm literally scared to use my own knife kit because of that guy. Talking about you can float a piece of paper onto a non-moving knife and it will cut through that paper like it was just butter flowing in the wind. And the last time he sharpened my knife, the first thing I did when I picked it up to use it, literally cut myself. Cut a nice piece of the nail off. It was great. I was happy, but not to cut myself. I was happy that my knife was sharp. Very happy. And plus, when your knife is sharp, is less power you have to put into your cuts, less strain on the arms over time. Especially if you're doing something like this for like 14 hours a day, just non-stop. This action. Tends to mess with your wrists sometimes, fatigue your arms as well. So the sharper your knife is, the less fatigue you can have on that if you're doing this for a living. Now, you just need to scoop out the insides of these ones that we already need to scoop out the insides. So we're gonna do that over here. Just gotta get a spoon. We just said we're gonna check what is left from our food that we prepared today. So let's see. I'm not surprised. There's still a little bit of chicken left. The chicken, I know was gonna be one of those things that's not gonna be everybody's favorite. The pork tenderloin is here. They just haven't put it out yet.
Right. Next.
right, that's good. So our cauliflower is pretty much gone, sold out. Our veg is pretty much sold out. The first batch of our chicken, it's halfway. Still peanut sauce. I wasn't expecting that to fly off the shelf. Our pasta is pretty much done as well. So all in all, I think that's a good one. It's just the chicken, but we're not too stressed. Alright, just gonna spoon out the insides. Gosh. Some days it's easy, some days it's hard just to get these cuts out, but depends on what kind you use, what kind of squash you use, or how ripe they are, or not ripe, how young they are. Just like that sometimes. And travel the world and the seven seas. Everybody's looking for. Man, Sheer. I can't believe she's still performing. That's just nuts. That's Hollywood magic right there. Ooh, that don't look too good. So we try to avoid things like these. See that? See how that looks on the inside? We don't want to give people that. It's going in there. Now we're gonna move on. Keep our eyes open for any other ones. Who am I to disagree? Travel the worlds and the seven seas. Everybody's looking for someone. I don't know if you guys can hear it coming through the mic, but they're playing some classics right now. Not too long ago, they were bumping the Spice Girls. We were just cleaning out our bun of squash before we cut it up for our last little bit of prep before we go on our first
You
break.
guys actually have them,
Oh,
and it's the good one, Baxter's.
you know what?
Just FYI.
I've only since I've been like every time I look through, I've only seen the jelly. Where did you find it?
Straight down there. There's even
On
a
this-
President's Choice one.
Okay.
There's even a President's Choice mint sauce.
Now I know.
Yeah, just so you know.
Thank you, thank you. I guess we did have mint sauce. Nice. Now I know. You learn something new every day. Jean. Apparently we had mint sauce. Apparently they found the mint sauce.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think it was on that side of like aisle
You're
5.
lying, huh?
I've never seen it.
I don't know either.
I've only ever seen the jelly, so. Who am I to disagree? Alright, so all the lovely guts are gone. Put that to the sides. And now we can begin our cutting process. This should go pretty fast, I hope. One can only hope. Oh my, ow. When I did that, that hit my bone right in here, and a tingly feeling went right through my fingers. I think I hit a nerve. Ow. I'm pretty sure I hit a nerve. Yeah. Feelings coming back. Hey. Still a little bit of numbness right there. And if you guys just want a recap of everything that happened earlier today, you get to see that after we're finished here. Let's rewind the stream. You can see all the troubles we got up to, all the dishes that we put out for this week. Okay, I'm pretty sure I'll be doing a little bit of it later in the week as well. Maybe tomorrow. We'll see how the catering goes, if I have time to put up a stream or not. But I know I'll be going hard from the morning time. I'll probably have to come to work a little bit earlier, so I will see if I get a stream up or not. It all depends on how much people I'm cooking for and everything I have to do, because I have to come in, do breakfast, and then after the breakfast I gotta get everything ready for the lunch period, and we shall see. It's all gonna determine and how many people we're doing tomorrow. I'm saving all my love for you. Nice little chunk pieces. Make for a nice vegetable side dish with the Brussels sprouts and everything else. I feel like you cannot go wrong with a nice butternut squash in your diet. See, this is what the cheese was supposed to look like in my salad. Just nice little square pieces in my salad. And then I just got some flat pieces because it melted on me. I will eventually let it go, okay? I will eventually let it go. At the end of my shift, at least. End of my workday, I'll let it go. We try not to bring stress home with us. Try to leave it all here. If you do have any stress, don't bring it home with you. leave it at the office at work. I mean, you can always talk about it, but leave all that nonsense where it needs to be. Don't bring that negativity home with you, because your home's supposed to be a happy place. So you bring all that negativity home with you, and your space is going to be a negative space. You don't want that. You want a nice positive space. And leave all that drama where you got it. You don't know.
Unless you're ordering it.
Huh? Yeah, she said something is back there, but I don't know what she said.
Your mind is
Ugh. Starting to stick to my knife now. Every cut I make is dragging along with my knife. So I'm saving all my love for you. Oh, we. Almost done. We're almost there. I don't think we have a ton more to do today, but we have a few little projects that we gotta get out of the way. And that just means we can wind down a little bit, go for a break, come back, get some of that stuff done, go for a lunch, come back, get some of that stuff done. And then it should be almost time to go home by then, I hope. And I hope it's not snowing outside, because if it is, I am sleeping here. I'm sleeping here. Okay, that is done. Now we get to put this away. label on this. And we are done. We just need to clean up a little bit. Oh, actually, we're not done. I need to grate some Parmesan cheese though. I need to get some Parmesan done. Because I feel like I'm gonna forget to do it. So if I have it in my mind right now, it's best to get it done. I know when I come back, I'm definitely gonna forget about it. Let me just go wash my board a little bit. Hot. Water is nice and hot for washing dishes, but not for your hands. Oh my God. Woo. Crazy. I don't know if you guys can see the steam coming out of the board. That shit was so hot. I also do want to go on my break for the reasons that I want to go and read this guy. I've had this around, I need to go finish it. So we're going to read that on our break. A little fun away from the kitchen. So let us go grab our Parmesan cheese and our grater, and we will be right back. See if I can find that thing. This thing has legs, so it keeps walking away, or just people are misplacing where it's supposed to be going. I already find a small one, so we're going to use that. Oh, I don't have my usual Parmesan cheese, so I'm gonna get something different. Well, hello. How are you?
I'm okay. How are you?
Not bad. How was your weekend?
A little rough getting home yesterday.
Oh, you went outside yesterday?
I was here.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
It was okay in the morning.
Yeah.
It was just when I got off the bus near my house, I was in snow up to here.
Oh no.
I just stepped off the bus and I almost disappeared.
Yeah, I can imagine, because when I was walking here this morning, the snow was so high still.
I know. I got a ride this morning, so that was nice.
Oh, that's good. At least you didn't get
And then
stuck in
I'm
a
off now
snow
for
bank.
2 days, so I'm gonna stay home.
So when you come out, at least there'll be some snow gone.
I think so. I hope so.
Stella. Okay, we have our Parmesan cheese all. Let's grate some Parmesan and go about our business, ladies and gents. Let us do it. And of course, we're gonna save the ends as you guys were around for a little bit now. You know that I saved the ends of my Parmesan cheese after I grated them to put the ends in for our bone broth that we use for our soup section. So the nice little crusty area, we're gonna use that. So this bit right here, we're gonna use it for our bone broth. But we're not cooking any bone broth today, maybe not tomorrow, unless we prep some bones tomorrow, which I think we'll get to. We will get to prepping some of those tomorrow. So you see that. Just gonna cut these down and then put them in a container until I need them. That's gonna add a ton of flavor to your bone broth as well. You do a chicken bone broth. We can't find our bigger grater, so I'm stuck with the microplane. And I'm just gonna slowly wither away this cheese. Rock the boat, work the middle. Shake it for me, boat, shake it for me. I am going crazy over here. Come on, bull, shake it for me. Shake it for me. At least I do get a finer cheese, and a finer cheese is always easier to work with. Melting out in a sauce better than a big chunk of cheese. So, you have some fine cheese. You ever trying to do some sauce? Use a finer grated cheese because it'll melt easier and not so much stick to the bottom of your pot when you're trying to do a cheese sauce. It even works when you're doing like some mac and cheese. Maybe you're doing some arancini kind of deal. Like you can use bigger cuts of cheese or bigger grated cheese, but you would have to constantly keep an eye on it, make sure it's not sticking to the bottom. Then you have to keep on the longer process of whisking until all your cheese is melted out evenly throughout your sauce that you're trying to make. So. Not saying it can be done, but it can be. My thumb is already getting tired. I think it's from all the whisking I did earlier too. Man, this is a process. definitely one of those processes, one of those kitchen tedious processes. Ugh, my thumb is numb. Yeah. That reminds me, I gotta go talk to my meat department and make sure they have the meat for Wednesday's catering order. And make sure they can get in my pork belly in and get in my pork tenderloin in. Because if they can't, that's going to be a problem. Got to talk to my butchers, you know? That's one thing I'm missing from around my area. It's a good butcher. Get some nice meats. And not such a exuberant price. Because everything is getting more expensive nowadays. Everything. It's funny because I saw, I think I was watching the news a few nights ago, and they're doing a segment on restaurants and beer and stuff like that. And they're pretty much saying like sales in restaurants and alcohol sales are down because people are trying to take care of their health and stuff like that. And I'm just like, that's not it. That's not it. The economy is going to shit. And everything's more expensive now. And people basically people's renting and paying stuff is not going at the same rate as the economy. So if things get more expensive and people are not making more money on top of it, how do you expect us to come out and constantly pay for these expensive prices in these restaurants and stuff like that? You know, I do get it, but you can't expect everybody to just like drop $100 a night at a restaurant each and every day of the week. It's not going to happen. You got to do this now in moderation. Like maybe you'll take a night out, get a nice meal, but other than that, you might just cook some meals at home. You know what I mean? Prices are definitely not you're not getting us, and the thing is, you're not getting the same quality of food for the same amount of money, for more amount of money than you used to get back in the day. So I'm just saying, I'm just blessed that I can just get a nice meal, a couple nice ingredients, cook something up nice at home, and I don't have to worry about much. Of course, my peoples want to go out to a restaurant once in a week. Yeah, I'll join them. But it's not like I'm gonna go out every single day to a restaurant and drop close to like $200 on one meal. It does not make sense to me. Like, I give you an example. Like a month ago, me and the girlfriend went out for like some tacos. Just a simple night. Went to this taco joint, got some tacos. We shared a shot. I think I had one drink. We had one round of tacos. We shared a shot of tequila. And at the end of the night, our bill was almost $300. And I'm just like, I could have used this $300, went to the LCBO, went to the grocery store, got everything I got, plus more, and I would have been all right. Of course, I never went back to that place ever again, but, you know, that's the price you pay when your prices are so outrageous. It's just crazy nowadays. And they expect you to go out and spend your hard-earned money, and knowing that it's hard for you to provide for your family because you do this stuff. I mean, if you got the money, by all means, do your thing. But if you're struggling to pay rent, you're still going out day after day to these expensive restaurants, you might need to rethink your life.
So far.
Food for thought. I'm just rambling. Just trying to find anything to get through grading these cheeses. Because my thumb is so numb right now. I'm gonna have a jacked up thumb after this. One down, two to go. Come on, we can do this. Whew. I'm actually sweating. I'm starting to sweat because this is a workout. Imagine it's cold as ass outside and I'm sweating because I'm grating some cheese. Isn't that something? Anita? Oh, what's with that face? Huh? Oh, that's soup down face. Oh, okay. Yeah, we're definitely going to break after this. This is taking up way too many times. This is one of those tedious kitchen jobs that you let the rookie do, or the newbie in the kitchen do. I remember some of my first time in a new position in the kitchen. The chef will try to put you in a situation where you can kind of prove yourself and all that good stuff. This man decided that he wanted to sit me down in front of the world's biggest bucket of onions and make me peel and chop them. That was some shit, okay? The amount of tears that came out of my eye that day, I didn't even think it was possible. I did not think it was possible. All right, we're getting there. We're almost done. Just one more big chunk to go. What's going on, sir? Me?
Yeah.
Nah, they needed somebody for the snow days.
Please know I'll hire you.
Yeah?
I am monkey of bucks.
I'm expensive though. You sure you can handle it? You're gonna have to pay me 2 cents an hour. Oh man, come on. Like I feel like I've been grating this one block of cheese for like 2 hours straight. And it's not getting any smaller. If I did not go live with this, and I just, could have cut and edited it just to me, grading a little bit, pass it off to somebody else, let them grade it, and then come back to it on a clip. Look, it's almost done. I know. I wanted to be this guy. It's okay. I do not mind. I don't mind. My arm has something to say about it, but sorry about that noise. Our oven is alarm is going off. That thing is very annoying, and there's no way to turn it down. It's just loud for no reason. And they wonder why people can't hear anything sometimes. Two down, one to go. Legit, who needs arm day? And you get just grated some cheese all day. You'll build an arm in no time. Alright, I'm just gonna have to shake out my arm a little bit for this. One more to go. And that's a big one too. Seriously. Seriously. I appreciate it. I appreciate it, cheese. Sure, you give me more work. Yeah. Just what I needed was more work. You know what? Let's cut you into smaller sizes to work with. Maybe that'll make me feel better. Susanna, water again? Water again? Oh no, I thought that's where you grabbed the napkins. Well, hello. How are you? How's your spice level? Is it for you? Do you like spicy or just mild? Because they're both pretty good. It's just how much heat do you want? This one's gonna be hotter than this one. Yeah, but they have a milder version of this one.
Oh, the other one?
Yeah.
Which brand?
Which brand? I'll probably go with that brand. Yeah.
And the one that you use, you made with yourself?
No. I use a little bit of this and a little bit of this one. Yeah.
It's different?
No, it's pretty much the same. It's just like one I use to marinate. One's more of like a marinade, and one's more you can do a sauce with it as well.
You add at the end?
Yeah.
But this is to marinate?
Yeah. Like if you're gonna put it in, you're gonna put your chicken in and put it in the fridge for like a day or
But
two.
you cannot do the same with
No, you can do the same with that one too. It's just my process of things. But yeah.
Okay, ready? After done.
No, you.
Don't forget.
It has everything, but if you want, are you gonna do it in the oven? Yeah. You can sprinkle a little bit of smoked paprika on there. Like when you're gonna go cook it. Yeah, it's because of that. But I just put a little smoked paprika
you add the smoke?
just on top of just for because sometimes you won't get that nice color in the oven. So I add a little smoked paprika on top as well to give it that nice brown. Yeah. So, but yeah, it'll work the same way. You're welcome. Keep saying that we're almost there, but it doesn't feel like these cheeses want to end. Is it just me? What is going on? I won't be here. Is there supposed to be more snow today? Okay.
Good afternoon. Comments, please call 101 for customer service. Comments, please call 101 for customer service.
Okay. We have one more and then we should be good. Oh no. Don't know who you are or where you're from, where you've been, as long as you love me. We're on our last piece, our last little bit. We're almost there. My arm is so tired.
I'm gonna put this one on the salad bar button, okay? Salad. That's what I'm telling you guys. Put that salad bar button.
I will put yes. Only if I put a label salad.
Why don't you put it here?
Huh? Baka mistake. Okay. Hindi naman natin makita.
Ano mga luma na ito ba?
All right, we are finally done.
Not cooking anymore.
Right? We should start protests. No more cooking. No more cooking. Finally, my arm is done for. Okay, let's do this. First of all, I want to say thank you. Thank you to everybody who tuned in today. You guys are amazing. We are going to wrap our stuff up. So much cheese we did. We're gonna wrap up for today. Thank you for tuning in. We might do a little bit something a little bit later on today, tonight for dinner. We'll see how that goes. We are, you guys have any questions for us or for me, you can always find us in our Discord group. Join the StudioB21 Discord group. There's like-minded people there about food and everything else. So next time, we'll see you. Have a good one. We're gonna sign out now, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye.